27. It is Tuesday, November 10th. Look, my friends, I said during the whole campaign, stay angry. Every day I'm like, stay angry, stay angry. And then after Biden was declared the winner, I shifted to stay active. That was a new mantra. Got to be honest. After Trump's bullshit that he's put us through the last few days and Mike Pompeo today, I'm telling you, we got to shift back to stay angry. This is not over yet. We have to stay angry from now through January 5th, which is the Senate races, and through January 20th when Donald Trump is gone. Then we'll focus to a more calm, stay active. We can pace ourselves. But look, we've been angry for 4 years. An extra 2 months is not going to mean that much. In fact, it's maybe the key to getting Donald Trump out. And right now we are less than 50, just a little over 50 days to January 5th, which is the election day in Georgia. Vitally important to win that. And a little over 70 days till Donald Trump was removed from office. But, if Donald Trump right now playing games, his supporters, elected officials, I don't care what the rank and file are doing, the elected officials their leaders are supposed to be, are continuing these lies that somehow Donald Trump won the election and Joe Biden didn't. The reality is the Republicans know, the members of Congress know that Joe Biden won. This is not about Joe Biden. This is about Republicans rejecting democracy. They don't believe in democracy. What they believe in is power. Democracy is simply a speed bump to their goals. So right now they're showing the world that they don't care about democracy. They care about power. They literally want to turn the United States of America into Russia, where you have a Putin-like person like Trump in power. Here's the thing. They're not going to succeed. We've won. Do you see how many people voted for Joe Biden? I think it's like 76 million and keeps going up. By the time this is over, Donald Trump will have lost to Joe Biden by 6, 7, maybe 8 million votes. That is 2 to 3 times as much as Hillary Clinton beat Donald Trump in the popular vote when this is all over. We're talking about fraud. Let's talk about one thing here. Here's the reality. The only fraud in the 2020 election was Donald J. Trump. He's the fraud. Just him. For so many reasons. But one, let's remind everyone, there were 2 candidates running for president, Joe Biden, Donald Trump. Only one called on his supporters to cheat. And that person was Donald Trump. We all remember September. Donald Trump had a rally in North Carolina. What did he tell his supporters? He told them, point blank, vote by mail, and then again, vote in person. And if they don't catch you, well, essentially he said the system failed. Let's see if they catch you. When the election officials in North Carolina said point blank, intentional willful double voting is a felony, what did Trump do? He kept repeating it. He told his supporters to cheat over and over. He tweeted for them to cheat. He said it over and over at events. Cheat, cheat, cheat. Vote twice for me. And while, as of now, there's no actual proof that Trump supporters did vote twice, let's be honest. Trump supporters love Donald Trump. Do you doubt some Trump supporters voted twice for Donald Trump? Well, I can't quantify. It could be 5, could be 5,000, it could be 50,000. It could explain why the polls were wrong if that many Trump supporters voted twice. I don't know. Here's the thing they should be worried about. Bill Barr yesterday announced they're going to have investigations into alleged voter fraud. Bill Barr doesn't carry those investigations out. Career federal prosecutors do around this country. And these guys and women are generally not partisan. They go where the evidence goes. Here's what I think they might find out. They might find some Trump supporters did intentionally vote twice. They voted once by mail and then went in and lied and said, I didn't vote by mail, and it had entered into the system yet, and they voted again. So if you're a Trump supporter that did that, you might want to lawyer up, because the U.S. attorney in your area might come knocking your door in the near future. People don't get it. When these federal prosecutors around the country are been free to investigate election fraud, they are not partisan actors. Bill Barr, partisan hack. The others aren't. So if you're a Trump supporter, and if we find any of you, not only are we going to have you fully prosecuted, we're going to talk about it forever, showing America what the GOP is really about. Second of all, Donald Trump's claims that there's voter fraud is nothing new. In 2016, he did the same thing when he lost the popular vote. We all remember that. He lost the popular vote to Hillary Clinton by 3 million votes. What did he say? Fraud, fraud, illegal people voted, illegal everything. Everything was illegal. I'm the greatest person. I couldn't have lost. What did he do? He created a whole voter integrity commission. They found nothing. Nothing. In fact, they disbanded the commission. All it was cover for Donald Trump so that he could tell his supporters he's not a loser when he is a loser. In fact, maybe if Donald Trump had kept his voter integrity commission, there would be no allegations of fraud right now. But just like with the coronavirus, the pandemic task force, which he disbanded, he did this as well. So there's no one to blame but Donald Trump for this. Now, I will be honest. There was a case of real voter fraud in the 2018 election that resulted in criminal charges and an election being redone. That's true. Was it a Democratic candidate? No. It was a Republican congressional candidate in North Carolina that did it. It was Mark Harris. He had hired a GOP operative who absentee ballots, just like we're talking about now, he gathered them, violated the law, obstructed justice in the investigation. He was charged with numerous felonies, and the election had to be redone because of a Republican operative, not a Democrat. That is the biggest and most obvious case in recent times. There's a Republican operative that did it. And again, Donald Trump is all about projection. The GOP is all about projection. They have cheated. They've been cheating for years. This is what they do. Sometimes it's legal cheating, which is voter ID laws, closing down voter places, getting rid of early voting days. Other times, it's just outright fraud. Again, let's go back to the 2020 assertions of fraud right now. There's no evidence that anywhere of widespread fraud or even anything more than anecdotal fraud. The lawsuits by Donald Trump have been thrown out of court. A new one filed in Pennsylvania, 85-page complaint, has no evidence of voter fraud in it. It's unbelievable. It's just lie after lie after lie. Thankfully, the lieutenant governor, who is a Republican in Georgia, said there were no credible examples of voter fraud. So you have Trump just spitting these lies. And again, whenever you hear voter fraud, remember this: Donald Trump called for his supporters to cheat. Point blank, told them to cheat, told them to vote twice. Imagine if Joe Biden had told his supporters to vote twice, and this is where we are now. They'd be going nuts. But the Republicans are silent. Mitch McConnell, none of them talk about Donald Trump urging his supporters to cheat. If there's any cheating, it's on the side of the candidate who called on his supporters to cheat. Let's be blunt about it. But this is typical Trump. Trump's a fraud. Trump began this campaign June 2015, slithered down the escalator at Trump Tower, and began with a lie saying Mexico's sending rapists. Since then, he went on to lie over 22,000 times in the White House, according to Washington Post fact checkers. This new thing is just another lie. In this election, my friends, there's only been one fraud, not Donald Trump. And come January 20th, that fraud is going to be escorted out of the White House, all because of our work, all of us. So again, congratulations on this big victory. Let Donald Trump whine. Donald Trump clearly has Biden derangement syndrome. He's got, we'll call it BDS, Biden derangement syndrome. That's what's going on the right. They're all triggered by Joe Biden. They can't stand it. Donald Trump is a loser. He will say anything to his base, not to be convinced to be a loser. So be it. We crushed them. We crushed them. And in some of the returns, we're picking up some House seats we didn't think. So we'll see how that plays out. And again, stay angry. January 5th, that's the key date. We have to win those 2 Senate seats. We control the Senate, pass policies that help working class and lower income Americans. That's what this is about. Thanks for tuning in. My show is live for 3 hours, 6 to 9 p.m. tonight on channel 127 on SiriusXM. If you don't subscribe to SiriusXM, go to the website. There's free trials. Tune in. Better yet, call. Be a part of our family. Be a part of our conversation. There's a lot more fighting to go. Now it's time to focus on getting Trump out and then policies that help people. Thanks for tuning in.